Paulie interview, take one.
We need a clap though.
Oh, clap, got it. My name is Paul Matushek, and I am the head chef, head executive chef, I think you would say, of all the Forage restaurants here in Madison. I believe January 6th of this year is my first day. So we're closing in on, we're a little over 6 months. We have a long way to go because I'm a very loyal employee. I've been at past places like 13 to 15 years, and then like 5 years, and now here. So 6 months in, we got a ways to go. When I was gonna come here, unlike other places I've worked, this is gonna be my kitchen. This is gonna be mine, and I'm gonna own it. I'm not like financially gonna own it, but this is my kitchen. I get to do kind of whatever I want and take full-on responsibility for it. And I really look forward to being in charge of all the food going out of one place instead of having to rely on a bunch of other people. So that was very attractive to me. Fresh corn season's coming up. I'm gonna be working on a corn puree. We're doing some succotash. Get some espezote in there and everything like that. And then, we'll just constantly be reworking the bowls. And then after that comes fall harvest season. I already got a harvest bowl ready to come at you, with all root vegetables and all that stuff like that. Some pumpkin oil, all that stuff. We're excited. We're moving forward fast. Not so many marshmallows. Probably a lot of corn coming up here though. My specialty, applying high heat to things, because I like it when it gets a charred burn to it. I love to eat, and I want to eat the things that I make at any restaurant. So I'm constantly tasting, just like any good chef should. Constantly taste until you're like, oh, it's not there yet. I better a little bit of this in there, and a little bit of that. Oh, here we go. Now we're ready. Now it's good to eat. So hopefully my palate's vast enough for the public, I guess, because that's what you're tasting. What I want to eat when you come to Forage. The way the ingredients taste, especially when it arrives at your restaurant, in the back door with the farmer himself dropping it off, and it's still hot because he just pulled it right out of the ground. And you can still, you got to clean it all up and do the necessary processing things. But man, is that way different than getting something that had to travel halfway across the country, be shipped, and all the shipping practices, and it's who knows how long before you get it. Plus, the local farms they love it's like their baby, So they put a lot of love into the earth with it. And you can taste the difference. You can totally taste the difference between a mustard green from a local farm, Raleigh, elderberry, whatever, and one that you go and buy at the store that's just from like Cisco or something like that. It makes a big difference. It really does. My father played guitar, and I'm very fortunate. I grew up with guitars sitting around, so I'm a guitar player. So it was normal for me to play. So I've been playing my whole life, playing in bands since I was like 16. And right now I'm in the People Brothers band right out of Madison, Wisconsin. And besides this, I'm very passionate about that. I'm very fortunate to be able to play pretty well, so I can express myself that way. I call it like language spackle. Music's like language spackle. It fills in the holes that words can't explain. So cooking's kind of like that too. You eat something good, it makes you feel some way. There aren't words for it. And I apply that passion in music. I go like celestial, like conduit to some other place, some other universal place, and I kind of feel like I'm in that same zone when I'm in the kitchen too. It's like kind of an all-encompassing thing, but I kind of like to do that in everything in my life for the most part. My main thing, which is not really a hobby, but it's enjoyable, the same joy that people get out of hobbies. I'm happily married. let me see here. We're coming up on 6 years. Been together for 11, and it's still bliss. And I'm blessed to have the most amazing wife. She's hilarious, and we have a lot of fun. So we do a lot of stuff together, including like we just went canoeing. Like we like to go outdoors, like to camp and stuff. Being in a band, I have to go to music festival. I mean, it's a good thing. I get to go to music festivals a lot, so there's a lot of camping, and we'd like to be outside and do all that stuff. Other than that, again, not a hobby, but other than that, hanging out with my 2 amazing cats at home. We got 2 rescue kittens a few years ago, brother and sister, Jimmy and Penny, and nothing like the love of a pet, Basically, my hobbies are love. Whatever it is, love, giving understanding and empathy and love to everything. That's really what it's all about. Do it in the kitchen, do it on the stage, do it at home, do it out in public, do it in the woods, do it on that canoe, wherever you are. Love, empathy, and understanding for everything.